What is going on? I'm zmoT. Magical, crazy things are happening right now. I'm a little bit late. I spent all morning hopping, and it was ridiculous. I'm going to show you a couple attacks first. I'm going to show you what Triangle 9 is doing at the moment. This new GBE edition thing, combined with the Rainmakers, combined with the remote hack, has turned our operations into this. That's right. We did save the core on green court, and then hacked the hot pots in order to take down the core. That is how ridiculous operations are right now. Some people like it, some people hate it. I am kind of in the middle, but I definitely do not want the remote hack to come around and stay forever. All the other gunboat abilities, like the flying warriors and the cryo bombs, I'm all on board. Yes, bring them forever. The remote hack, no, it needs to go. It is just too easy. So I'm going to start out with, show you one operation attack. This was me attacking green court. This is the first time I've used a remote hack on an operation attack, and I did not expect it to go this way. I didn't really plan for it because honestly I had no idea what was happening. As you can see, there are a ton of rocket launchers at shore and the grappler and all sorts of stuff. So I just figured, hey, let's just clear up the shore a little bit. So I dropped Everspark in using two different types of hack. Oh my gosh. Clickbait, double weird internet hack. I don't know. I'm excited at the moment. So then we just used Everspark, standard hack to get this rocket. Perfect timing. Look at that. The flamethrowers didn't even touch me. I like that a lot. That made me happy. And then a double hack to get these two rockets. Obviously the one on the left is already marked, so double hack works as expected. Hack. Lasers got her quickly, but thankfully managed to get those hacks out. And at this point, it's just a matter of ranges. So I wanted to get this rocket on the right-hand side. That's a good start. And then I wasn't entirely sure if I could get those front five if I left that one there. So I just figured, what the heck, let's hack it. You get 8 GBE just for destroying a building. So you gain GBE incredibly quickly. And then it's just the standard 8 boat, 2 smoke drop. Here we go, 2 smokes, a little bit of a gap in the middle, but it worked out perfectly. And in we get a little bit of a flare to reposition. Excuse me. And then just 2 shocks. Easy 2 shocks. Shocked a tiny bit early, but not a big deal. Now, as you can see here, the right rocket looked like it was not going to go down, so I just figured, let's hack it, and that solves that problem. At this point, I'm just making it up as I go along. I did not expect to still have troops and or GBE, so just getting away and then walking up to the left-hand side, getting a little bit extra GBE, which helped out immensely. Now, at the top here, I went for the shield gen, and I shouldn't have. I should have probably gone for those rockets that are sitting there, but I was making it up, didn't have a clue. Using a bit of the shield, see that remote hack for a shield, and then getting that shield down. So we ended up clearing, I think that was 9 rocket launchers at shore, and the shield gen, and just silliness. Now let's move along. Let's get into Dr. T, why I started to come here. Now I'm going to tell you this right now. There is going to be a Redline solo. I have already had 2 chances at a Redline solo, and if I was good, I could have gotten it down. I think it would have taken quite a bit of effort, and it would have had to be nearly perfect, but it's possible. A Redline solo, an Alamo solo, lots and lots of rogue solos. This extra GBE combined with the, what is that called? Come on. Combined with the remote hack, you're going to see a Redline solo. It's that simple. Like, I would show you a screenshot. Actually, I'll show you. Let's show you. I'm going to show you the actual what it ended up being after I was done. Let's log in over here on the zmoT account. Now, this is my best chance at a solo. I think it only had 13 million on the core. Oh, he's going for the finish. I think he just started by the looks of things. Yeah, he's still walking. So this is where I left it off. Like, all he had to do was walk up and finish it off. Looks like he went weird places. Forgot to remote hack the grappler, I think. So maybe he's not going to finish. But, like, all of the rockets were down. One of the grappler was down. Here, actually, I'll just show you my attack. That's easier. Let's show you my attack. Where is zmoT? I suck at Redline. I absolutely suck at Redline. I don't know why, I just can't get this walk down ever, but remote hack one rocket, remote hack second rocket, and then walking up. This drop, I don't know what it is about this drop, I just never can get this walk done properly. That was on an angle and terrible, and then on an angle backwards, just not good. And then the hack, the little ninja hack, getting hit by the mortars, and then the dumb thing about this was I had forgot to boost the GBE tribe, so I didn't actually get as much GBE as I should have. Like, didn't get... I was, yeah, just dumb. But still, got enough GBE to remote hack the rocket over there and this grappler. So this Redline is essentially on life support. There's one grappler that reaches anything, and it should have gone down, but I'm just not good enough. So, and Redline is my nemesis. I just can't get a good attack on Redline. So, yes, you will see Redline solos. I'm hashtag world record, hashtag oh my gosh, hashtag something else. You're gonna see Redline solos. I'm gonna say it right now. That one should have been one if I would have boosted this gunboat tribe, but I didn't because it was broken yesterday, and then I forgot all about it. So, Redline solo, Rogue solo, probably Alamo solo. I soloed like 15 bases this morning hopping. And man, it's just so easy right now. Like, it's incredibly easy. Like, you can hack basically everything ever and just be done with it. So, add to that, there are currently Rainmakers in the game. And for those of you who out there who are purists, you're probably puking in your mouth every moment of the day. Because this is just so incredibly easy. I cleared my map this morning at basically 1,700 victory points. And I lost 0 troops. 0 troops. Like, it was... And that's against people with 5 boosted dice, with 7 boosted dice. And it's just not difficult right now. It is... If that... I mean, right now, I'm going to be hopping more than I normally do, because I want to get a Redline solo, I want to get a Rogue solo, I want to try for an Alamo solo. Chances of me getting any of those are pretty slim, just based on amount of time, amount of powder, things like that. But I am willing to bet that you will see a Redline solo within the next few days. It's that silly. Like, if I can almost get a Redline solo on my first try, when I forget to boost the GBE tribe, someone else is going to get it, and they're going to get it very, very quickly. So, heads up for that. Keep your eye on the YouTube, because they are going to be coming. The solos are coming. I soloed Blue Water with 0 effort and the wrong hero, and I hate... The Blue Water is like my other nemesis, so the fact that I can solo it with the wrong hero means that it's going to be... It's silly. It's silly right now, and I'm trying to stay on the positive side, because silly can be very, very fun at times, but I don't want to come in here and tell you how it's too easy or something like that, but it is too easy. It's absolutely ridiculous right now, and hopefully you guys are having fun with it. If you've never been hopping before, please leave your task force. You need to go take advantage of these boosts, because if you're not, then you're missing out, and you shouldn't be missing out. I know that some of you have like intel records and all of those sorts of things, but leave your task force. Go out there, and if your task force doesn't support hopping, then they're crazy, because I get that they're afraid they're going to lose you or something like that. But the bottom line is that you're going to get more exposure, more skill, more abilities by hopping. So, I would highly suggest it. Now, if you leave your task force, then maybe your task force wasn't the right place for you in the first place, is my general feeling. So, we try to make ours as awesome as possible. Try. It's a losing battle. No, it's not. We got a great group of task forces that I'm really, really proud of, the people and the players and all that sort of stuff. Let's do another Operation Attack. I don't even know what this was. Hardcore. So this is my Hardcore Open. Again, this is my second ever attack. This was right after the Green Court Open. So I used an extra artillery there, which was a little bit dumb. Same thing, using Everspark, hacking a rocket launcher, didn't get hit by the flamethrower again, perfect timing, I'm kind of proud of that, twice in a row, and then a remote hack, and now at this point it's just, look at all this free GBE, so I start remote hacking everything in the world, and then using GBE to remove that back, I think this is on Forlorn Hope, I think. And obviously, you should never, ever eat the cells like I did on this. But with the remote hack, I felt like it was justified. So I've now cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rockets, a grappler, I guess now 2 grapplers. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous. There's a 9th rocket, I think. And hardcore is now basically done. So you'll see hardcore in 2. All of these things, like, I was hopping, so you have a limited amount of time when hopping because people are just attacking left, right, and center. I scouted and loaded troops appropriately, but it's still, in your own actual home task force, you would probably very likely do even better. And I'm still learning how to use the remote hack and when to use it and when not to use it and the GBE requirements and stuff like that. So guaranteed that by the end of this week, you're going to see, I have a hard time with guaranteeing it, but you are very, very, very likely to see a Redline solo in the next few days on the internets. Obviously, it takes fairly perfect layout, like the one that Boggers had there. No, not 0 or very limited sniper towers, and very few rockets in the second row. It's going to take some doing, but I know there are some motivated players out there who are saying to themselves, I want to solo Redline, because that'd be a pretty cool feather in your cap. But now, obviously, it would be a feather with an asterisk. But you're not going to be Barry Bondsing this thing. Like, let's be honest. It's in the game, and so it won't be a standard, oh my gosh, Redline solo. Like a real Redline solo with no GBE ability and no crazy tribe. Probably never going to happen. But using the tools that are available to you would just make this so absolutely ridiculous. So please, someone, if you see this and you know some great players that hop a fair bit, please tell them to solo Redline. I would love to see it. I would also love to see, there's going to be a ton of Chimera hits. Everyone wants to hit Chimera right now. People are getting like 700 GBE or something absolutely ridiculous. So of course everyone wants to solo Chimera. Otherwise, I like this stuff. It's going to be crazy during the Mega Crab to see how much GBE we get. I have a really, really hard time managing my GBE when it comes to Mega Crab, because you just end up with so incredibly high numbers of GBE. And add to that the fact you're going to get 8 GBE for every single building you destroy instead of 3. It's going to be bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So, lots of excitement, lots of crazy stuff, and yeah, maybe I should, let me know if you in the comments if you want to see like a hopping session tomorrow or the next day. I'm ridiculously busy at the moment, but maybe we could fit something in. I'm not entirely sure. Let's drop all of our troops over here. Now, I know I said, oh, there goes Everspark. She's about to die. Oh, she didn't die. Wow, I'm amazed. She did not die quite yet. I know I said Everspark is the worst hero, or not a great hero for this stuff, but that's what I had loaded, and that's why I'm failing a little bit here. Let's get rid of another rocket launcher. Really, really not how you should be using Rainmakers. Rainmakers with Kavan and a boat or 2 of medics is pretty much ideal. This was not ideal. I'm going to switch back to Zookas because that is, we've already taken up too much of your time. So let me know what you want, if you want to see some hopping, because I'm having fun with it. I don't have a lot of powder to use with it, but I'm definitely having fun with it. Now, we can do some... Now, one thing to be aware of is, obviously, as soon as you use your remote hack, you've lost the delay. So you need to time it appropriately and go from there. I'm going to clear these mines back here. Now, if I don't want to, you know, and else, but at the same time, if you don't want to hack, if you don't want to deal with shocking something, you can just remote hack it. You can use it as a shield. You can remove it ahead of time. There are lots and lots of options with the remote hack, and most of them are fairly fun. Now, I know I did not do a Hammerman attacks video this weekend. I apologize, but the boom surprise just doesn't do it for me. I know there were a lot of clicks there. People, oh my gosh, boom surprise versus Hammerman, but it takes more than that to get me excited about Hammerman, sadly. So I'm going to remote hack this thing just to get 1 fewer rocket we have to deal with, and then we'll just go like this, and medkits, and that should basically do it for stage 6. Essentially, if you don't want to clear a building, just hack it. It works incredibly well. On my main account, I have Rainmakers, I have the remote hack. So I just remote hack 2 shock blasters and then just drop the phone and take it out, and it's very, very easy. Let me know what you think. You like the Rainmakers, you like the remote hack, maybe you think they shouldn't be at the same time, maybe you think they shouldn't be here when shields are gone, maybe you love it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know what the actual answer is, so please hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this format with up attacks mixed in and Dr. T and all of those things. Please, by all means, make fun of my attempt at a solo on Redline. It was like, I don't know what it is about Redline. Maybe I just don't attack it enough. I mean, I've got bases like Cooker and Green Court dialed in, but I think maybe because I don't stray to other ones that I end up with problems. Let's get rid of this one over here. That should bring us down to 2 shocks, I think. Now you could do that as the smoke is clearing, but I like to get my GBE done before I drop troops, just because it's one less thing to do, keeps it simple. And let's walk all the way back into there, and that should be a very, very easy stage 7, I think. Let's go 1, 2, and Zookas are going to be in place. As long as there's no hidden mine behind that sniper tower or something, we should be a-okay. You know what? Let's get rid of this too. And then we'll just shock like this and like this. And I guess we could probably shock over here too. I don't think we need to. But very, very easy stage 7 with all the free GBE and things. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I know I've heard from a few people who think this is absolutely stupid and ridiculous and want nothing to do with it. So if you like this stuff, please let me know. Hopefully you're like, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to do things that I could never do without them. Like the Redline solo, like the Alamo solo. I'm going to try to get a Rogue solo. Just trying to get solos on bases. Or not even solo, it doesn't have to be solos. Like that hardcore open or that green court open were ridiculous and fun, and so hopefully you guys can find some fun in this, and that's all I got. Anyways, I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. Hit me up in the comments with anything you have to say about basically anything, because I am I just, there's so many things going on in the game right now. I probably missed something. You know what? Let's go back here and let's build a boom surprise. If I can actually find this thing, let's build a boom surprise, because, oh, I can only build a level 2. That's too bad. And let's place it. We'll place it right about in the middle front area, maybe. I'm going to place it back here, and then we'll swap it for this just to get a nice little placed boom surprise. And that's it. That's all. Trying to include all of the things. Hit me up in the comments, and as always, if you're looking for a task force, we have a task force to suit basically every single person, unless you're a jerk, and then just go find a different task force, I suppose. That's it. That's all. I'm zmoT. As always, thank you very much for coming in. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Sunny. Put the pool up yesterday. Yes, above ground pool. Womp womp. Anyways, thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.